welcome to the best new 6-part Danish crime drama.
That's so bad.
She steams herself.
And there's limp, unsure energy, seeing like Isaac's. Oh, okay.
All right, welcome to the Dumb4Real podcast.
You know what actually would have been a good bit?
What?
You should add in the sound, the Fantano sound.
Oh my god.
The boop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you haven't caught on
Don't
already...
think a real Tano here, actually.
This is,
King Tano here.
Yeah. We're doing a music app, boys. Okay, so... Yes, here we are. Talking about
Fuck
music.
you, on Pheasant. Fuck you, Michael, Corey.
You just mentioned both of them.
we just mentioned their names.
It had to be done. You can skip this one, guys.
You can skip
Don't
this
worry.
one. This one's for us, actually.
Please don't skip it.
Billie Eilish is too scary for you guys. Cool listening to old tap.
This is a bad idea.
It's good. It's good.
All right.
Can we get regular listeners or like anyone to comment? Everyone comment your favorite album or song in the comments.
Or what you've been listening to.
All the algorithm, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
What are your top 42 favorite albums?
Where do we even start? Okay, wait. I think a good place to start is like the levels and the topsters. Okay, because I found out recently I'm a normie. I'm another cog in the system.
You did not find out recently.
No, alright, that's the joke.
Fake fuck.
That's the joke.
You are such a lying, scheming little bitch. You've known this shit.
But what I found out recently was that there's a subreddit dedicated to people like me, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So
what is your taste, Connor? Maybe you should just explain,
I think I'm on the level 2, where it's like I'm a little past like complete and utter mainstream, but now I'm in the mainstream of the people who think they're past their mainstream, which is like, yeah, dude. I'm subscribed to Fantano. I'll admit that. I'll throw that one out there right now. I love Radiohead. I love Arctic Monkeys. Like general indie things. I think Cage the Elephant is sick. And like I'll try and like discover stuff that I think is nice. I like put effort into trying to find things, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like it's still like things that sound nice. If I'm like in a group of like art students, they'll probably all like the same things that I like. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's where I'm at. But then Jason found r/topsters and I click on it and they're like, guys, new topster just dropped. And I'm like, wait, these are all like really good albums that I like. Oh no. So
basically, like the top post on this subreddit is like, hey guys, just dropped my new topsters, and it's literally just in rainbows. And apparently this is just like
dude,
it's like literally the like poster child of like people who think
basically it's like
which is my favorite
Radiohead
album.
is like entry level, but they don't see it, and they're like, I'm gonna pick like the really niche good Radiohead album that no one will suspect.
Yeah,
is
so
my
it's
favorite.
always the same one.
It's like fucking pricking Princess Mononoke, or like fucking.
It's like picking Porco Rosso over Spirited Away.
Yeah, it's like picking Porco Rosso in your favorite animes list. Yeah, I'm just gonna be quirky like that.
No,
like,
but
no one's gonna
Spirited
expect a Serial Experiments Lane, you know.
but like. Spirited Away is the best one, and OK Computer is the best Radiohead album. Like, it just is. Like, even as the most popular one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the bit is that these people, they put these people as like, they only like this music because they're trying to be the other. But in trying to be the other, they become the NPC. You know what I mean?
Figuring out. He's finally figured it out.
So I'm the NPC, actually. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Because I know myself that I enjoy this music, and that's what matters.
Well,
so, suck my dick.
This is a revelation on live on camera, I think, because I think you've been in existential dread the last week. So either you're putting it on, or you've just come to terms with it at this very moment.
I'm a very functioning person who listens to mad villainy, Jason. Okay, you know.
Hey, let's be real.
Can you explain all the levels actually?
So level 0 is like
you don't listen to music.
You don't listen to
music. You actually just don't. The only music you listen to is when you're working like a 9 to 5, and then you hear the radio.
Yeah. Level 1.
So you're busy before he's figured out what Pink Floyd and albums are.
So this is like NZ level in his before times. He literally asked, "What's an album?" He didn't know what an album was, which was
That
like
Weekend guy did the Bright Lights song. I really like it.
What?
it's good. All right, the level 1 is like you probably have some form of taste. You probably picked up from like your parents, or like there's a general genre you like, and you kind of just like.
Yeah, I listen
Take
to a
from
bit
that.
of everything, like classical. I like pop. I like indie.
So I put Anthony as level 1. He's got his Nirvana poster boy till the day he dies. Like I like some grunge, I like whatever, but it's like the best albums from those.
Anthony
genres.
is not a level 1.
I think Anthony is level 1.
I think a level 1 is like someone that follows their like favorite artist.
What's your semi-pro? Like semi-pro.
Level 1 is like they will just follow like who like the personalities they like and listen to that music, right? And then level 2 is like I will do more than like listen to music by following my favorite personalities. It's like
You'll go out there and discover aspects of
I will look at you. I think you two are kind of like the level 2 if you were to use your metric, where you're like, I'm gonna like find good stuff to listen to.
Don't put Connor in this same.
I'm not the same tier as Anthony. Don't do that to me, man. Come on.
Well,
I'm the other here, okay?
Okay. Alright,
Anthony doesn't get it.
I don't see like Ernest's explanation of the levels better.
But Anthony doesn't get it. That's what I'm trying to say.
okay.
So
He does-
what's the level?
Then level
Sorry,
3.
Connor. What's level 3?
where-
This is you. This is you, Connor.
No,
Yeah.
this is where Jason's at.
Okay.
Jason knows what it
Okay.
is. Okay.
Jason, you are just so deep, dude. Can you
He's firing.
explain Milo Silonen for me?
Dude, Miles Allen had no business being on that meme template.
Alright, I think
As actually
in all seriousness,
fucking tune after tune on that one.
I think general
good friend.
area is like
Chris.
there's music that takes time, and even there's some meaning about the music that isn't necessarily derived from only whether this is nice to listen to or not. So you might get some more niche things like if I listen to a Machine Girl album for the first time, I might not like it, but it'll take me like a couple listens
You're
to
gonna say
like
Machine Gun Kelly album.
Machine Gun Kelly, mate.
Which level is Machine Gun Kelly fans at?
I don't know, you tell us, mate.
It's still on the blend. I actually haven't listened to it in like 2 months, but it's
We
still
need
there.
to check the mix, boys.
Like your
See if it's still
Black
there.
MIDI enjoyer or something like that, right?
Wait,
like-
what?
Black MIDI.
Oh, where are we? Where are we at right now?
Look,
Level
I'm
three.
not sure. We're moving past levels, but I'm saying like there's different levels of appreciation of music, and I think it's fine for how much effort you want to put into
So
that.
is it like level 3? Like you're quite enthusiastic about the medium now? Like,
Yeah.
Basically, it takes because like
I think music is
consider
more of a
myself
hobby for you at that point.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to go past like this quote unquote level 2 because it's never going to be my favorite activity, like in general. So like, there's kind of no reason for me to go branch out to like this like level 3 for music because it's like, and I'm like content with the stuff at level 2. That's what that's what I enjoy about it, and that's like all I need.
Yeah. And then level 4, it's like I don't get level 4, so I can't explain it. But also to preface, I am doing a bit of a
It's too
deep. No, but also to preface, this is like a bit. I'm not actually gatekeeping your degree of enjoyment of music. Please.
So okay, I think it's really important that we
we established that we
I
don't.
think it's the most important thing about all this. It's just like if you're honest with yourself, right? That's all that matters, really. If you try too hard, the topsters meme is actually everyone that's trying too hard to sound smart, and they just all fucking amalgamate into in
And this is this is actually what Anthony was giving Connor shit for.
Yeah, it's the same thing. With,
he
like,
doesn't actually think Connor likes the music that he listens to.
It's the most boring taste thing. It's like you actually don't love. You don't love Ava. You just like it because everyone else likes it.
Jack Corbin. At the Red Man, Jason's like
You don't get even
about to call out like you don't get Ava. Oh man.
It's the same.
Let's
It's the
see what he
same
said is
thing,
true,
dude.
though.
It's like you don't get in Rainbows, Connor. You don't get the Velvet Underground. You fuck. You just like it because it's just
I
rated
have
highly.
it on vinyl actually.
I'm sure you do. You know,
Hold
as
on.
a
It's
cheeky
in the
little-
cupboard though, because it's not one of my favorites. But that's okay.
But yeah, that's basically it. It's the really easy, like everyone hates this term, but like it is subjective at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that's like not subjective is like, I guess, your honesty to like why you like things. And if you're like trying too hard about it, then it's like it's cringe. I think the funny stuff is when people are like it's almost like the Dreyfus improvement thing where it's like the levels of you don't know anything, and then you're like, oh, you get pretty decent at something, and you're like, oh, I think I know everything,
But then you
And
realize
then-
you know nothing.
and then you get a lot better, and then you realize you know nothing.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people will probably be at that phase where they're like, oh, Radiohead's just like the greatest album of like the greatest artist of all time. You know, like fucking Paranoid Android is like a top 2 song of all time or something like that, and it's like.
I'll give it up.
Like, sure, you can believe that, but a lot of the time, I think the archetype of person that this person, like this guy exists in, is like they actually don't listen to that much stuff out there.
My question for Anthony, since you come from like a different POV compared to what I'm currently doing for
Yeah.
music and stuff, is like why don't you want to like try and explore more or like put like effort into like
He
Like-
mentioned he already explained it, didn't he?
It's just never been like my favorite activity in general, and it's like there's so much stuff that's like on like the level 2 that like I will never be able to get through all of it anyway, and there's constantly new music coming out that I can't even keep up with that probably sound really good and I'm probably gonna really like. So like I'm not that enthusiastic to like really try and understand the more like obtuse stuff right now, right? Because there's still so much like popular stuff that is like really good, or classic stuff that's really good that I still need to consume, right? Like I said, I'm really just only starting to appreciate Radiohead more, you know. But like it's like I just need to. I can just leave it there, right? I don't need to go the level beyond that for now.
yeah.
That's pretty much my thing, right? And plus, like I don't know, I'm just like with music, it's also like the most like replayable like
Yeah.
thing that you'll consume, right? Like most movies, most games, I'll play once, right? But like,
Jason,
you know,
how
music
many
is
times
some-
have you listened to Basketball Shoes?
Shut the
It is currently. So
Where do you check?
to put that into to put how much I've listened to Basketball Shoes into
It's a 12-minute song, by
it's a
the
12
way.
minute, it's a 12-minute song. This song came out in January.
You live 5 times is 1 hour.
This song came out in January, and on my all-time Spotify plays, it is currently 6th.
That's insane.
Like January 2022.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
came out in January 2022.
This year.
Oh, it's just the Black Country
It's
New
4
Road.
PM.
Yeah,
It's time
yeah,
for your
yeah.
daily
It's like one of their 2 favorite songs.
The meme like, hey honey, it's time for
Your daily basketball shoes.
Oh, okay, Isaac.
But that being said, my most played song, I only discovered a year before that.
No, okay. What is everyone's like most like probably?
I don't know,
listen to
like, I don't know
song?
how you
just
check
by the heart. No, just by the
You
heart.
can-
What do you think it is? Like just
Well, I know what mine is.
Last FM, mate. Here we go.
Unfortunately, mine is
No,
probably
dude,
like
does everyone here use Spotify?
Yeah.
yeah.
Go to stats for Spotify.com
Oh,
and then connect your account.
Actually, I don't want to check this. Like I just don't want to check this. Actually,
So
No,
I know
I'm
what my
why
top one
not?
is because I'm like, obviously I'm like a nerd with like,
I'm
you
scared
can
of the
check
truth.
last 4 months, last 4 weeks, last 6 months, and then all time. So all time,
I've got my
mine is
answer. Alright.
Nothing Can Change This Love by Sam Cooke.
Nice.
No,
And
actually, if we just go from childhood, it just probably for me has to be like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Probably like I probably listened to that song when I was 5 years old, and I'm still listening to it like today.
Well, that's
At
what I'm
24,
saying as
but-
well about
so-
the replayability. Like
Yeah.
like everyone with their parents.
It's not
I
my favorite
imagine,
song,
Like
yeah, but like
my dad grew up with the era of like Pink Floyd, and like since like his teenage years, even now he's like in his 50s, 60s, and it's like still listens to it like on the like whenever, and it's like the same. Like how many times would he have listened to the same album over a
do you-
lifetime? It's insane.
Do you want a crazy thing that might fuck you up?
Yeah.
As someone who's like pretty definitive on like what his like favorite music and songs are. So my grandmother passed away 2 years ago, and at her funeral they played her favorite song, right?
Yeah.
And it's the theme from Deer Hunter.
Oh
And-
wow.
Yeah. It's like the you know the main theme, like the violin or the guitar. Yeah. Deer Hunter came out in
82.
73.
Wait, what? No, this is Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah, dude, 78.
Wow.
1978, right? So she was 31 when this movie came out, and that's her favorite song. So she discovered her favorite song when she was 31.
31. Yeah, fuck.
Right, actually.
And you're 20.
Yeah, shit.
So it's entirely possible that you haven't even listened or even heard of the person who's going to create your favorite piece of music.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Exciting. Like, I think
That is very exciting. Nice.
Tom York's son.
It's his other eye that's sleepy, man.
Yeah.
My all-time listen to song is "Robot Stop" by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Crazy.
Australia. My all-time. Okay, so this is really bad because my all-time is just it's Oblivious by Califina, because I used to listen to that song exclusively every time I played a set in tournament.
Really?
And then my third all-time is Around the World, which I do the exact same for.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the song that I listened to since 2021. Every single set I played. And then my actual enjoyment, like non-Smash song, is Human Sadness by The Voice.
Nah, I give it up. But that was like a COVID thing, right? As well.
Yeah, but I don't actually replay it that much. Like my fifth favorite is the accordion instrumental.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
It's
not
just
that
Smash.
much.
It's just Smash songs.
It is just Smash.
It's just such a Smash.
Yeah, exactly right. Like that's what I mean. Like I don't replay songs
Dude, I
that
should
much.
create a playlist from all my favorite
I'm
songs.
gonna.
My last 6 months, dude. My last 6 months, my third highest is Violin Shrine.
Dude, for a while there, my last 6 months all time was like the Hyrule Castle theme from Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
That's plug.
So
My
wait.
last 6 months is Around the World, Veritas Quo, Firelink Shrine, Accordion, Haldern. There you go. That's one.
no.
And then the song in the Smash documentary.
Dude, me and Anthony both have like sewer slut covered in the last 6 months.
I guess my most listened to song the last month. It's like pretty easy guess.
Just
Everyone's
to kill
listened to the song.
myself, yeah.
No, everyone's probably.
What? Let
It's a
Down?
popular song.
Well, Glimpse of
No.
Us.
Yeah, it's glimpse of yeah. It's too good.
That's crazy.
It's fifth on mine.
It's my last 4 weeks is Heart Cook's Brain.
Mine is the place where he inserted the blade. Is first.
Show me the place. Oh my god. We'll sing that tonight. It's all good.
Oh,
But,
you might have just. All right, Connor. Here's a shout out. Number 10, Weird Fishes / Up Piggies.
Let's go, baby. Dup, 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 dup.
I think alright, so let's get back on track. You know?
We are on track.
I guess we are, right? Like
This is it.
This is it. This is what we do. Let's talk about Kanye.
It?
What's your favorite
Okay.
Kanye album?
Let's talk about what?
Kanye.
All right.
Oh,
Very
favorite Kanye.
very normie answer.
Oh, it's so easy though. It's like
It's very normal.
Kitsy
It's
Ghost.
obvious. It's
Oh,
mean?
no,
It's
excluding
obviously
Kitsy
not.
Ghost. Excluding Kitsy Ghost.
obviously
Kitsy
Michael
Ghost because
Jackson's
it's like
legacy.
there's
No,
actually like
excluding
7
those.
songs and there's
Yeah.
no like there's no
They're all
bad songs.
bangers. I agree. They're all bangers.
That's a good point. I don't like Kitsy so much.
What?
You have it right there, mate.
Dude.
Behind you.
Yeah, the album cover. It's a tremendous album cover. That's why.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
mostly why I bought it.
Whoa! Different topic. Whoa! We can get into this. Why would you buy albums?
Hey.
Like so.
No,
Like
we'll
vinyl.
go in the after. Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh,
that's the
you
best
just
one.
remembered me about something dumb fuck Anthony said. He's like, I don't get why you buy like
Vinyls.
Yeah, vinyls. It's like it just listen to it on Spotify. Like
No, I get it
It's
now.
the same thing as why would you go to a cinema? Just download it.
Big screen, mate.
Oh really? That's crazy, dude. I never would have thought.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Big screen popcorn. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, why buy clothes when you can just like permanently live in an hoodie?
That's true. That's a good
Wait,
point.
Booty.
Udi.
Checkmate.
Pulled it out of his ass, dude. Mine's too far away.
All right, so you like fucking I forgot what it's called.
Wait, what's
I
wait,
didn't duck
you
this
didn't
case.
actually answer because Kid See Ghost doesn't count.
Sure, I think my one would probably be like probably Graduation. I think
Really?
I give it
because
up. I've come around.
the thing is it's like I don't like Life of Pablo. I think like most of the other stuff is like too like religious and it's just like okay like you go king but like I don't really rate it. And then College Dropout and Last Registration like late registrations sounds like the same to me. And Graduation is the only one that sounds really like flashing.
Lights.
It's just like it's so like there's so many bangers and it's not like perfect or anything. Like I don't think Kanye is like one of my favorites, but it's the one that resonates with me the most, I guess. So yeah, I think it's fine.
I think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy just has like way too many good songs
the
on
go.
it. Like for like, it's just like
I don't know. Like
think there's
I don't
one
think it
bad song.
does.
I think there's a couple bad songs in it actually.
No,
There's one bad song in
And
there.
I think
thing-
Runaway is overrated.
The thing
But,
that lets
like,
that album down is there's multiple bad songs in a row. Like the first half is
you
like
can just skip them. That's the thing I like about music. Just fucking bloop. Like I just
that's
don't listen to
not-
them.
Oh my god.
the album
Yeah.
is like
But you can't
It's
just
the
like critique an
experience.
album and ignore
Yeah,
the bad
yeah.
music and be like, oh yeah, I
No,
like
you
this
can't.
album.
But like to me, every
Like
Kanye
Connor's
album,
my favorite player until he goes off stage, but that doesn't count.
No, but like every Kanye album has like bad songs in it. Like
That's not.
no, this one just has the highest peak, like highest consistent peak in my opinion. That like and like they all just sound the good ones all sound like really like
I think like
interesting.
Twisted Fantasy. Most of the songs actually run too long for me. That's my issue.
Oh yeah, I don't like Runaway because it. I mean, what's a 9-minute song?
Runaway.
It's also like most of the people love the album for how like impactful it all sounds. It sounds like the grandeur is massive, right?
It's
But
so
I
good,
just
dude.
actually don't get it.
It's so good.
It doesn't hit me that hard. It's like it's kind of like this dude is like creating his empire, and I'm like a farmer, like 1,000 kilometers away. I'm just like looking at it, and I'm like, all right, dude, like I just continue herding sheep and listening to like Kid Cudi or whatever. It's just I don't get like the scope. It doesn't sound as like whoa, you know, I'm a monster. You know,
Okay, actually,
soul.
Monster.
it's like so many cringe lines as well.
Yeah,
By the
well,
way,
dude.
it's true.
It has the
It-
best. No, Monster
It's true.
has the best
It's
line
so
in any
good.
rap song I've ever listened to.
yeah.
Wait, is
It
this
will
the
be.
Never had
esophagus?
Sex with a pharaoh.
Yeah.
Or
Pussy
Yeah.
in the sarcophagus, dude.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
she
lines ever.
complaining that she bruised her esophagus. What do you fucking mean, dude? It's so good. It's
so good.
perfect. It's so good.
No,
I guess
Monster-
it's just
you
not,
hate
like,
it, you're
not my thing. And that's what.
Put the pussy in the sarcophagus. he gets a little
No. Monster's
Yeah, that's
my
also-
favorite song. on that
also-
album.
yeah.
pink wig, thick ass. Give him whiplash. That's it.
Dude, Nicki's too.
Nicki's
too
Nicki's
hard.
verse was like
Yeah.
Can you name a line, Connor,
no.
from Nicki's verse?
I can't.
Yeah.
Get big,
But-
think fast.
You know about me, Ernest. I'm the guy who doesn't know lyrics.
Does the audience know?
Well, little known fact about me, fellas. I just don't remember
All right,
lyrics.
boys. Let's talk about. Let's
Wait,
talk
can I
about
talk
it.
about Yeezus, the best Kanye album?
Oh, Now you want to talk about an album with like
Bad songs, yeah.
bangers and then bad songs?
Yeah,
It's-
first half of Yeezus
Jesus, yeah.
is so fucking good, and then it just like, I'm in it.
No, but that's the thing. I think
I
I
am a
should really
god.
like. I think I should really like Yeezus. Like I think the
bombastic
overall
as
sound
fuck.
is really good. But like the first song, which is On Site, right? It's like it's just not very listenable. Low key's not listenable. Like
Nah, it's all about the mood, Anthony.
like no, but like I'm like I don't know. It's like a really good intro, but like I can't listen to it.
compared to Weapon for Dark Fantasy, which has fucking Dark Fantasy as an intro, which is just like
You might
Ridiculous.
be no.
Yeah, I mean, I
Dark
like
Fantasy is actually like yeah, it's incredible. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
That's actually like the best song on the album, I think, because then it's just like it starts off with such a fucking bang, dude. I think like the thing that makes Kanye so cool is like there's like it's so much like production, and there's so many things that's going on, and it's just like so like colorful, you know. So I have like it's like orchestral. He's sampling fucking King Crimson. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, mate, and the reason is because he's like not afraid to shit the bed. Pretty much.
He doesn't give a shit, right?
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
a part of his like he
And,
will
I
make
mean,
an album produce
yeah, you-
like deliberately bad, and he's just like suck my dick.
Kanye West made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and then the same person also made Jesus is King. So think about that for a second.
Jick has some good songs.
Don't say Jick like you're a fan. It's fucking hell. Oh, Jick, bro.
Well, I've never heard anyone say that.
Like,
before.
yeah,
That's
No,
crazy.
dude, there's a guy. Okay, shout outs if you ever find this podcast. But there's a guy who I'll not name on Instagram that I know from high school, and all he posts about is how good Jesus is King is. And he's actually just religiously posts.
I hope you like
Oh,
listens
time
to
to
this.
listen to the best album of all time again, and it's just like Jesus is King. And he's like, "Oh, praise fucking God, dude!" Like,
Praise God, his
My
room is like
brother.
entirely blue.
But yeah, lyrics. So the way I consume music or enjoy it, at least, is not to say I turn off my brain.
is with your head off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
basically, yeah. Low key with I'm not listening, but I am listening at the same time.
Oh, I'm the same as well. But
So-
I, like,
I can listen to a song like 50 times and I can't tell you any of the lyrics, basically. And I think that's fine.
I think that's fine. Well, I think it's fine as well because I'm the same. Some of my favorite songs I don't even know what they're about.
But I can hum along to it perfectly.
There's a difference. There's
There
a
is a
difference.
there
Dude.
is a
There's a
difference.
fucking difference, dude.
Because I never claim to
Alright,
like.
Dude,
Jason,
when Anthony listens to fucking Love Story by Taylor Swift and he doesn't know the lyrics, it's a bit different to like listening to Sunglasses and being like, "Oh, I actually don't know any of the words in the first verse." When the whole concept of like the song like is in the lyrics, and it's like the enjoyment of the first half of the song isn't because like, oh, he's playing cool guitar. Like you can just listen to
I just love
I really
steak.
enjoy
I
the
love it
guitar.
well done. It's just how I eat it. It's just how I like it, you know? Well done steak. It's
I think
Okay.
more to the point is I really struggle to pinpoint specific words that are being said rather than like I can tell you that there's a part where he talks about like I become her father and like the neutral bullet and things like that, right? Like I can pin out like specific things and the general meaning of like the verse, but I can't tell you lyric for lyric like
okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Also, before Ernest gets all high and mighty on his lyricism, let it be known that he did
I also fuck up some of
misinterpret
the lyrics.
the end of the most important line of the entire song.
This is true.
He actually roasted me for it. He was like, "Oh, it's your crippling intellect."
I actually
and I was like, "Dude,
Okay,
the
well.
whole song is based around this one line, and you got it fucking wrong."
you know what this bit is though? It's like two-headed boys. That's it.
Dude, Helen was actually the one that called you out on that first because I actually didn't hear it until this was when Helen and I were before like weren't together yet, and Helen was just like, you know, Connor was just saying two-headed boys, and I was like, he was what?
Like, I
Wait, what's
could-
Kingdom Boys?
like
What's this?
so
Is
there's
that
this
what?
song called Two-Headed Boy.
It's about a two-headed boy, not two-headed boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was like so I was like and then like I'd sing it with Helen and she's like two-head and it's terrible boy and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, okay, I'm gonna make the same mistake.
The irony is that Helen also doesn't get like she doesn't like know lyrics that well either. But like it's in the title of the song, you fuck. Okay, so anyways, I was gonna say, I think like a part of like what I get like a bit me harsh on you. Like I actually like get what you mean, right? Like you have a hard time remembering certain lines and stuff, but you get the importance of things, you just can't remember them, right?
Yeah, that's like the
And I
same
think
with school, low-key.
It's
But yeah.
kind of fine, but you can't like some songs are so like the meaning of the lyrics are like so important, and if you're going to be like, I like this song, you know, like, you know, I get the meaning of it, but you actually can't remember the lines. It
Do
comes
you
to,
really get
it,
the meaning then?
it makes me question, do
Yeah.
you actually like, do you really
But-
like it?
So my counter to that, like, I look at the lyrics itself, right? Like, and be like, I can read it back. I just don't necessarily like, because I have to make an intentional effort to be listening to the words mid song for me to like think about. But after the song, or like as I'm reconsuming it, I can like pull up a lyric thing and like read along as I'm listening to it.
Look, it's like fine, right? Like I think my weird, not weird gripe, but like my worry was just it also goes into like
Comes
the
across as
topsters-
I get it, but I
the
don't actually
topsters
get it.
culture,
Yeah.
where it's just like, oh, like I'm actually not sure if you're like faking it or not, or you're just trying to like it to fit in, right? But
No,
like
dude, sunglasses is great, guys.
the fuck thing is Connor will say he likes sunglasses and then put on the 2019
bad one, yeah.
single, which is just like the version that's so unrefined that it's like, how is this possible? Like, you're fine to
Wait,
like
when did this happen?
every
This
time.
happened?
Yes,
We were
dude.
playing
Every time
Friendly.
he
Did you
puts
do a
on
mistake,
sunglasses.
or is it like his
No,
preferred?
I'm
that's
just
what-
like, Connor, this is why is this playing? And Connor's like, I like this version. And I was like, why do you like this version of sunglasses and not the fucking
Fuck me like you mean
Like,
it, Isaac.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's like I get where you come from though, right? There's like Helen is another type of person that like doesn't actually care that much about the lyrics. In fact, she can't actually listen to the lyrics very well. She hears like the instruments a lot more, and like that's like the vibe why she enjoys this, like the songs, right? That's like the color that the song paints,
Yeah.
and that's like what she likes. And
I'm the
I get
same.
that.
I'm the same as well. Like the lyrics to me, it's like the melody is like more important.
Yeah,
than the actual
yeah.
lyrics is.
Yeah.
Like actually, like the lyrics, they could be saying absolute bullshit. Like put this pussy in the sarcophagus, and I'm like, that sounds good, mate. Put it in.
Put it in.
Yeah.
And that's fine, right? I think there's an interesting thing with nowadays. I think like most of the songs actually will have like, I think will have the lyrics and the melody as like the prime focus of the song, and that because they realize that that's like the most captivating thing for people to like latch onto. That's why I think the trajectory of popular music nowadays is like always geared towards having catchy melody and having like really like easily digestible lines, because they want like, that's the thing people can like remember, that's the thing people can like catch on to and stuff like that. And like it's just interesting because when you will put a song that doesn't have a very cathartic or like easy going melody, it's kind of just like all over the place. People will be like, what is this like pretentious bullshit, you know, like what is this, what? And it's just like it's so crazy how like conditioned almost it's like the melody is in all of it, because sometimes you don't like, doesn't have to just be like melody and stuff like
Yeah.
that, you know.
That's why I found it interesting when like I asked Anthony like, why don't you like X? And it's like, well, my first criteria is this sound pleasurable to listen to? Which I think is a fair first step, but it's also like if that's always a criteria to as a barrier to every single song, I feel like that cuts off a lot of potential enjoyment to be found elsewhere.
Well, to be completely fair, I think that's where most like enjoyment of music comes from.
Yeah, I agree.
And by most, I mean like even like us. Like, there's no way you can sit there and be like,
well,
"Oh,
no,
this sounds like such shit."
I have a
like,
good
man, the
counter
writing,
example. So
the writing is like so good. Like,
But
write a poem then.
But when I
Like, right.
started listening to like LCD Sound System for the first time a couple years ago, I was like, I don't get this. This doesn't sound nice, right? And if I like was pretty strict on that criteria, I'd be stopping right there. But like, well, obviously over time, like certain things about like what I'm trying to appreciate from some of their albums like kind of change. Now I'm like a huge fan. You know what I mean? So
It's like when you
I
see
also
something,
think LCD sound system sounds like shit, so I agree.
dude,
Well,
they're fucking like so good.
he's the
dude.
goat.
James Murphy's fucking so smart. Anyways, I think Connor like explained it pretty well, right? It's kind of just, but it's like the same with like literally any hobby though. You can like it immediately or whatever, and like that can like catch you on really quick, right? Most people will like stop when it stops being like immediately comfortable, right? But then you can grow to appreciate things over time. It's like acquired taste, right? Like wine or beer and stuff. You'd be like, why do you drink beer? And it's like, oh yeah, like we all drank beer when
We
it
all
like,
hated it initially, right?
we all hated it first,
Yeah.
right? Or some weird people didn't, right? But the average person probably hated it first, and then they grew accustomed to it, and then they now really like it.
Or they still
It's a-
hate it. Right?
Yeah, well, you're like a baby when it
Yeah.
comes to taste. So
Wait, Jason doesn't drink beer either.
Yeah, it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, that's you guys are actually very similar, but it's like
Give me the vodka raspberries, mate. They're the fucking.
Oh, mate. Give us a vodka raspberry.
just
Tonight?
like sugar.
Boys?
Someone
sure.
bring the Kool-Aid to fucking Jacobs, I'll tell you what. Let's go, baby.
Actually,
Crack open a Coke, you know.
Oh, come on.
fuck, dude. We're not that fucking baby, dude. We are
That's just
some
like that's just like a sniper shot. That's just a stray for no reason. Oh my god.
But like, so I think for the example for me is when I like about a year or so ago, I like didn't really get into albums at all, right? I was basically like, not even on the iceberg. I was like, I just like listen to like what sounds good and stuff like that. And then I started listening to hip hop because I was like, I just don't get it. They all sound like really mean and really gross and really rude, right? And then it still sounded really bad, but then I just kept giving it a shot, and I like did some like research to like what they're about, like what's the meaning behind these lines, what's the context behind these songs or these albums, what do they mean? And then you listen to it more and more, and then now it's just it like you bop your head to it because you've just grown like you just appreciate it a lot more, and you realize that it sounds good in different ways that you didn't initially like think, right? Like that's how I would explain it. And it's the same with like LCD sound system as well, with Connor. So you can definitely grow to appreciate things. The question you ask yourself is, are you willing to, right? And not everyone is, and that's also completely fine.
And that's back to the effort thing when I mentioned for the levels as well. It's just like how much are you willing to put in terms of discovering and appreciating, I guess.
Yeah, the reason why pop music exists is because people don't have time or effort to actually like try to appreciate it, right? Because they work like fucking like 9 to 5 and like have depression, right? So they need like
Jesus Christ.
they need like Kanye
I mean,
West.
if anything, if they have depression, like they should delve into music probably. It's a good avenue, not gonna lie.
This is true. But like, yeah, they need stuff that like they don't want to work hard for their enjoyment, right? It's the same thing with like fighting games and like everything. It's why there's like easy mode on games, and I think that's kind of how I like see like a lot of pop and stuff. It's why it's the same thing with K-pop, and I fucking hate K-pop
Ooh.
so much.
Because you used to have the profile
Dude,
picture and everything.
It's so crazy, dude. Like
What a turnaround.
It's so actually unfathomable, like how much 2 years can do to a fucking.
oh no, okay. With me and K-pop, I like go in phases because like a lot of songs they're just not listenable after you've listened to it X amount of times, right? So basically, I'll go into a K-pop phase like every 2 years because that's the 2 years is like enough material so I can consume that, like those like 20 good songs that were released in those 2 years or whatever. And then like I'm like, all right, I've burnt out again. There's nothing good. There's nothing to come back to because there's no deeper meaning behind these songs. I can't even understand the lyrics. And then I'll stop, right?
Yeah,
But K-pop is catchy.
it's the melody. You like it because of
is
the melody.
good. Yeah,
you like it
exactly.
because of the melody,
And
right?
then I find K-pop melodies are like in general better than a lot of Western pop melodies, and that's why like
Pink.
And it's
Your
like just
area?
focus on melody.
yeah.
It's like fucking. I hate it. So I hate it for like because like I just don't. I like. So this is where you get like to like the layers, I guess, right? You have people that listen purely for enjoyment, and you have people that listen to it for maybe more reasons than that, right? And that's why they will have certain likings towards some artists over others, right? And this is where like people will like love or hate K-pop or whatever. I like don't like it because like I just think it's like horrible, like what it, like like the
The outside of,
politics
yeah.
politics behind it. It's not even like the inside like infrastructure of K-pop that like creates these robotic people and like shit work environments and stuff. It's just perpetuating like the norm sort of stuff. But like we won't get into that. But like yeah, there's like the it just highlights more reasons for you to like preference some music over others. But
All right. Well, besides getting into the artist from artist debate or separating the artist from its music, do you want to show some of your vinyls you got there, Jason? Why do you have vinyls? You know, I thought we
You
could
have
just
so-
listen
you
to
have so
Spotify,
many.
mate. You know,
Yeah, I think I have 26 now.
Jesus.
Or 25. I mean, I had a stream like a year
I
and a half
remember.
ago explaining. So basically, end of 2020, I brought her up already, but my grandmother passed away. And so we listened to a bunch of like her favorite music. And one of them was Frankie Valli. There's Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Do. If you've watched 10 Things I Hate About You, it's
can't
He's
take
blaring
my eyes off of you.
yeah, he's blaring it over the speaker. And so then this also coincided with watching the Queen's Gambit for the first time. So more 1960s sort of culture that I
Yeah.
like fell in love with. And so like I started like listening to just like a bunch of music from like the 60s. And I was like, oh yeah, like Sam Cooke, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Monkees, another favorite. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd really get into this. And then what's another like sort of staple of like 1960s and like listening to music? It's like record players and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I could really just see myself like listening to some fucking like Miles Davis on a fucking record player. Like how sick would that be? Like some Sam Cooke on a record player. Like that's just like my vibe right now. And so this is actually an order of when I bought them. So the first one is Continuum by John Mayer. And the second one is a Sam Cooke compilation that I got off eBay.
Wow.
No.
And
That's such
so
a funny
it's not even like a record, like it's not a
Just
proper
him.
thing. It's just like, oh, I literally just wanted to listen to Nothing Can Change This Love on a record player. And so I bought it and I was like, oh yeah, sick. And then I just kept listening to like more music. And it sort of stemmed from like 1960s sort of guitar. And so I got into this kind of music. And then I just was like, oh, let's just keep going. And it fucking grows. There's only
What's your newest one?
my newest one. Oh, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, have a look at that.
tell us a bit about why you like this one.
Oh, I
What's
like
the
this
album
one.
called? For the audio listeners.
The album, yeah, for the audio listeners, is called Ants From Up There by Black Country, New Road. And there's actually a song I've been on here about having wet dreams about pop stars. And so I really enjoy that kind of content. So I just gave her a listen and so it's pretty good. So I gave her a buy. That's actually the first one in a long time. So, God, that fucking one is massive. So this one is Wish You Were Here.
Yes.
I bought that
I love
a long time ago, probably in like January. And then My Beautiful Dark Fantasy finally wasn't $240. So I bought that. And then I just bought this one recently, so I'm just getting back into it. Actually, the coolest record I have here isn't even on here. It's actually down here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mate. It's
Looks tiny, mate. Oh, it's
yeah, it's a
heel.
little 7-inch. It's a little 7-incher, mate. It's called Heel Percentage Boost, and it's a little special boy. And if you can see on the thing, it's probably in reverse.
212.
it's
It's not in reverse. Yeah, 212 out of 500. That means I was the 212th person
Ah,
to buy this one. And
Wow.
from
Cool.
San Hollow, who's my favorite artist. And it's an ambient version of Heel Percentage Boost, which is on My favorite album, which should be up there.
Wow.
Baby You Okay, that's the pink one. And there you go. And that's backstory behind the record player,
Nice.
basically. And let's whip out a random one. Boom, right here. What is this? It's the Last of Us 2 soundtrack.
The Last of Us 2, huh?
Yeah, man.
Last of Us 1 and 2 got
controversial,
really good soundtrack.
Did it?
Oh yeah,
Compared
Last
to
of Us 1. Well, Last of Us 1 might be my favorite like non-Japanese soundtrack.
That's The Last of Us
Really?
2 makes a
Yeah.
really good vinyl cover. Like,
It's like
she looks so fucking menacing.
Yeah, dude.
um,
What's this one? Oh, Georgie Fame and the
We
Blue
could-
Flames?
dude, that's a whole nother tangent. That might be a whole nother like episode. Just like
What are your favorite games?
video game OSTs and
Oh,
music
video
OSTs.
game music? Yeah.
Like it's too much. There's too,
It's
like,
actually insane. Like,
like music is so deep. Like there's just so many, like I could talk about Sticker Bush Symphony for like an hour.
Hey,
We could talk about anime openings for like 5 hours. Like we really wanted
Alright,
to.
off the
but-
top of your head, what do you think is your favorite like piece of video game music? Because I know the answer to mine.
Oh,
Same.
I'm probably gonna say Sticker Bush Symphony. It actually
Alright.
makes me cry how good it is. If not, I don't know, Genova.
Oh, alright.
Wait,
Oh,
are you
that's
saying
it.
song or like
Oh, if
soundtrack?
it's game, if it's just game, then it's probably just Final Fantasy VII. Like,
yeah.
That's what.
You mean like a full game?
oh, there's a
No,
song.
no,
it's just like-
I thought that's what you said.
No, I meant like singular song.
Oh, it's just
Oh.
yeah. Sticker Bush
Singular
Symphony.
That's really hard. I don't have an answer to
Some
that.
of the ancients.
Oh, some of the okay. That's my most listened to in like the past like 6 months. Probably.
It's
too good.
Like, it's too good.
It's too good. I was listening to that at work like a lot for some reason.
Yeah.
The Olympics. Oh, dude.
Oh my god, there's
Oh.
multiple versions too for the fucking
Oh,
different
yeah.
encounters. Oh my god,
Oh, it's too good.
dude, I'm getting fucking goosebumps.
Yeah.
So good. What's yours?
Well, I'm gonna assume you meant me.
If not, mine
I
probably
found
is.
one.
Oh yeah, go on.
I don't know if it's the exact name. Oh yeah. Almeida Buzz Prophecy. Earthbound.
From Earthbound.
Yeah.
Buzz Prophecy. Isn't that like really? Is that like with the B?
It's like
It's like the start,
there's like
right?
variations of it throughout the game. So there's like
Oh, okay.
one
yeah.
with Buzz, and then there's one with like in the lab with
Yeah.
I forgot the professor's name. plays
Earthbound's
there.
a really cool.
That one was fantastic. Yeah.
Mine is called Scala ad Caelum from
Oh, it's
Kingdom
the
Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
It's Yoko Shimomura.
Isn't that your?
That is my in-game name for League of Legends.
Oh, don't add me on League, bro. No.
Wait, I think I changed mine. It's actually Firelink Shrine. It has to. It actually has to be Firelink Shrine. It used to be some of the ancients until I played Dark Souls. Now I can't listen to it. It's too good. Oh, it's just Firelink Shrine. It's too easy.
Industry.
And then second is like Ash Lake. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
Well.
All right. What are some of your vinyls, Connor?
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Mate.
You
Oh,
gotta
he has
get
to
up.
take his thing off.
So cringe.
He's like
Falling on the floor.
jumping
So
off
floors.
all of his
Alright,
Lego.
Dude. Hey, that's your Discord profile pic, dude. See, he has to make it his. He can't hear me. Shit talking, but he has to make it his Discord profile pic. He needs to
That's-
see how
Yeah,
cool
so
he is.
he's chosen all the niche, the niche Radiohead albums.
Yeah.
Because he's just like quirky like that. He's like different. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, this was his profile pic a long time. I don't know this album though. This
This
was
is a EP from TV on the radio called Young Lads.
Ah,
It's
wow.
really
Oh,
good.
I have one
TV
of my
on the
favorite
radio.
albums is EP as well. Hang on, where are we?
I
It's
don't
5
have.
songs long. Oh no, 4 songs. Sorry, I forgot.
Actually, I would say, Connor, agree with me or disagree.
Yeah.
So, my favorite EP, I'm tossing up. Where the fuck are you, dog? I'm tossing up whether it's my favorite collection of music because it's 5 songs, but they're all perfect.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I
my
know.
favorite album is obviously much larger and obviously harder, easier to fuck up. Not my favorite EP. It's Brent 2. It's Jeremy Zucker. And it's Chelsea Cutler.
Oh.
Yeah. It's Brent 2.
Dude,
It's
I don't
Brent
know,
1, which is inferior.
because a lot of albums would be perfect if you just cut out and just made it like the best 5 songs. So I don't know if it's like a fair comparison. So
That's where I stand with it as well.
Yeah. Hold on, let me grab. Give me a sec.
I think that's like kind of a bit strange though. I feel like I get where you're coming from, but I think what's this? Course introducing. I don't
know
can't-
this one.
It's
Introducing is basically-
by DJ Shadow.
basically just it's the avalanches, Anthony.
What? No.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
here we
sorry.
go.
I'm like,
This is Johnny's favorite album.
Shout outs to Johnny with this one as well. We both very much love this album
I
together.
love how Ernest just like says what you're gonna say every time
No.
before you get on.
what is this album? What is
This
this album?
Like
This is Like
Clockwork
Clockwork.
Like Clockwork.
by Queens of the Stone Age. One of... Alright, look, also...
One of my top 3 favorite
Guys,
rock
shut
outfits.
you can't say that. But I will lean into this as well. Anthony Fantano may have given this one like a 9, but it's actually really, really good. So,
Oh my god.
guys,
It
You're
is
such a
really good.
Wank off, dude.
trust me.
You're such a wank off.
Alright, hold on. And like 2 more.
A vampire of time.
To be fair, some of those albums Fantano gave a 10, like recently.
How good is it though, right?
They're like-
it's so good.
What is that one? I don't even know what he pulled out.
Based on the limited amount that I've listened to Queens of the Stone Age, I think I would fuck with Villains more than Like Clockwork, but I'm not too sure because I haven't listened to the whole thing.
I have listened to like a few of Villain songs, but I don't like Queens enough to really like delve into the discography.
Yeah,
like,
I'm the same.
I know that like Songs for the Deaf is like meant to be like the magnum opus. I just can't like.
Hey, Anthony, look.
Hey, yeah.
There you go. That's,
For old mate here.
Yep.
And
hey, what's your favorite song
On that one.
What's your sixth
Yeah, what's our
favorite OK Computer
Six
song?
Oh my god, no.
Name 6 of their songs. You have to think about that one.
best Gorillaz album as well.
Gorillaz have just not.
Classic.
Okay, I have to stop. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah,
my
you're
mind.
getting a bit. You're getting a bit.
I'm actually
intimidated.
going to destroy myself. Holy shit! No, Plastic Beach is great though. I
Demon
agree.
Days is also really fucking good. So.
Sorry.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna show.
Wait. Okay, wait till he comes back.
We will wait.
I was gonna
He
ask
also
you.
has Talking Heads as well, just right
Yeah.
there that he hasn't shown, which I also don't like. But it's not that I don't like it; I just don't get it. No, I get it.
It doesn't.
It's just not. No, actually, I like. I can kind of get it. I just can't be fucked. Like they have like a.
No,
few...
I tried listening to that album as well. It's like I just don't
And
think.
you may find yourself.
Yeah, it's like it's like it's not singing to me. Like,
That song's so good though. That's
yourself.
yeah,
it's so timeless. Like I think the world might like if the world were to end,
and
that
it might. Yeah, okay, I'll give
has
it
to be
up.
one of the songs that plays in
Yeah,
on
you
the
know.
apocalypse.
Yeah, you know, I'll give it up.
We're all like holding our hands.
The world's not ending right now, so I'm not listening
Yeah.
to it.
Nah, it's. I just think it's funny because it's just such an iconic vinyl, but like, I don't. Yeah. But anyways, what were you gonna say, Anthony? When Connor came
Oh,
back,
yeah, it was like, are those all your favorite albums essentially? Like,
No, not essentially.
or is it just like you brought what you can get?
It's like
Mad Villain's not there.
yeah. Oh, come on, man. They're
Mad
like
Villain's cheap.
purchased at different times to signify the meaning of those. Like I don't know. Like it's also like supporting the artist as well, and it's like a bit of art or decoration. If you
Yeah,
interpret it that way.
there's a culmination of reasons why you want
Yeah.
vinyls. They look really nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like in rainbows is like my profile picture. If you guys didn't know that, but
Yeah, you're very cool for it.
I know. Oh, dude. But that's what I mean for you, Ernest. Like for a time, that was like
No, but
You
this
love
is
that
still
album.
like one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
Like I listened to it the other day and I was like, this is just still bangers, dude.
it's still
Fucking
bangers. Two-headed boys. Am I right?
shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god.
Oh.
You can't keep saying that. It pisses me off.
Oh, and then for the first time.
No, and for the first time.
Yeah.
I want other stuff too. I'll get when I'm like have enough money.
True.
Those are the only two.
It all comes down to money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you Anthony, if you were to be able to get any vinyl you want, just a single one, which one would it be?
Or
The baby swimming in the pool, man. Come on.
This is a hard question. It's like, do I just choose my favorite?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would choose Nevermind.
Why not?
No, I actually don't know why I wouldn't. Maybe I would choose Nevermind. Maybe I might choose Discovery.
Okay.
Discovery? Damn.
That's a good.
I think we haven't talked
Solid.
about Daft Punk.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's my
Thanks.
take.
Okay.
I think
yeah,
you want
Daft Punk is overrated,
Alright,
and I actually don't.
Wait,
a lot of their stuff is like.
Wait, what did you? Wait, what?
Okay,
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
He said they're overrated.
I think they're overrated, and I think a lot of their songs are harmed by its length and repetitiveness. And
Dude,
It's house music.
yeah, I can't listen to it.
No, I feel that way about some of their songs, but except for Discovery, I think Discovery, every song is good.
When Around the World comes on, I'm into it for like
Around
a
the World's
minute
not
and
on
a
Discovery,
half.
though. That's not on Discovery.
That's the
yeah.
best song
See, I didn't even know.
I don't like
even
Around the
know.
World either. I don't like Around the World
What?
either. That's not on Discovery. So
Yeah, it's on the.
But maybe I just don't get it. That's fair.
Okay.
you should watch. You should watch.
House.
It's repetitive by nature.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's meant to be danced to. It's meant to be vibed for a prolonged
But
period of time.
I don't get that vibe. So
You should watch.
That's crazy because you will listen.
I like
LCD
LCD Sound System. Yeah, exactly.
You should watch. Interstellar 5. That's very good.
Yeah.
Interstellar 55 is the Discovery one where it's like the
Yes,
anime.
the blue people.
Yeah, the blue people.
Oh, like the music video.
When I was young,
Yeah.
I used to think that was Eiffel whatever. Yeah.
I probably got that confusion. As
No,
well.
never, dude. It's so like, come on.
No, it's
Like,
because there's numbers in both, like Eiffel 65 and Interstellar 555. And I was
Actually,
just
I'm
like,
pretty sure Donkey has made that joke on a video.
oh really?
Yeah. Oh no, he said no. He called Eiffel 65. He called it Nintendo 64. Or something.
Blue. Oh, also because the song is called "I'm Blue," like it's called Blue,
Yeah.
and it's just people saying "I'm blue," and then I see Interstellar 555, and it's just blue people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the correlation. No. Okay, so Daft Punk is good. I think they just.
I think Discovery is like one with like the most consistent, like really good songs. Like
There's so many bangers, dude.
Yeah.
So many
Yeah,
bangers.
something about us, mate. That's like, oh, it's too good.
Veritas Quo.
It's too good.
And then you hear like the fucking in the background just gets louder and oh dude.
Have you listened to the Tron Legacy soundtrack?
Wait, sorry.
Oh bro,
The Tron Legacy soundtrack.
actually so good as well.
I've
Tron
heard
Legacy
about
is
it.
actually a banger.
It's actually the best thing about
movie's
that. It's the best
so
thing
fucking
about
It
that.
doesn't matter. The soundtrack's fucking.
It soundtrack's so good, but like I remember watching Tron Legacy, and like, it might be the most disappointing movie I've ever watched. Potentially,
Really?
potentially, that could be another episode if we do one of that movies. But like Tron Legacy,
You can't
Was
just
like-
be like, oh my god, guys, what's your
Dude.
favorite movie episode?
what's my favorite movie episode?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Dude, what's your favorite TV show, man?
Yeah, I don't know. First vinyl, probably Discovery. Then probably Nevermind. Then like, I don't know. Probably OK Computer, so I can look a bit cool. Like I don't know.
Wow.
Anthony, if you want to look a bit cool, OK Computer is like 20, like that's 20
I
years
know.
behind.
I know. But that's the thing. Actually, I didn't realize that album came out before I was born, which is kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Like for like how like kind of futuristic it sounds. It's like this came out before I was born. Like, what's so funny? What?
Oh my god.
How crisp the sound quality is. The vision's so fresh.
Dude, it's so true though.
Dude, you predicted the future.
Oh my god.
All right. Look, We could either wrap up here, or we can talk about current events in Smash. What's the angle, boys?
Well, I felt like the music thing was going fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, all right.
Oh, convinced. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right, Anthony's brought up something earlier that we didn't really get into, and it was music
Oh yeah,
in your
go on.
childhood.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yes, yeah.
Huh?
All right, I
And the difference.
I can
The
start us off.
stark difference.
All right, my childhood bangers. Okay, it's like it was pretty much just Linkin Park.
Oh,
Linkin Park, and maybe a little bit later, like Linkin Park from like ages 4 to like 8, and maybe a little bit later. 4, yeah,
Yeah.
4?
yeah. What do you remember?
Anything when you're 4?
Nah,
What do you mean, dude?
It was recognizable.
Are you joking?
4. I don't
Yeah.
remember anything before I hit.
Then all right, I remember it was in like in prep.
Oh, dude, I was listening.
So I was about 5 years old then.
I was listening to Backstreet to Back, dude, when I was 4.
Yeah, I was.
Fucking
Weird.
Yeah,
I
like from like 5 to like 8, I was listening to Linkin Park. Like
That's so
just over-
crazy.
and like and Demon Days and like
Oh yeah.
Demon Days.
dude, that came yeah.
That was-
Oh.
So that,
I mean, I've come from like my
Yeah, I
parents
mean,
don't-
and then a little bit later,
Good Ink was literally everywhere when I
and
was
then
really.
yeah, and then a little bit later it was probably System of a Down, probably when I was like ages like 9 to like 10, 12.
I was listening
maybe.
to Black Eyed Peas, man.
I
Oh,
different-
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But like Linkin Park's the one that's like
Maybe
obviously
enough, word.
stuck with me the most.
And-
I
Playing
still
it, playing
think
it on tap.
I still think those two albums, Hybrid Theory and Meta Aura, there's still some good songs on there. Like I still listen to Breaking the Habit,
Dude,
and I still listen to Paper Cut,
it was
and I still
actually
listen to. I even though it's a meme, like a lot of those songs have become memes. I still think they're good.
Yeah.
Like in the end, is like it's still like an okay song.
Okay.
It's
You're
a banger.
honest, you
It's fucking good, dude. Actually,
my mind
Just
was
commit.
blown
crawling.
on
It's too good.
the school bus because I'd grown up basically listening to whatever my parents listened to on the radio or whatever, right? But like on the school bus, my friend, like they didn't have headphones, so they're just listening to stuff outside, like out loud on their phone.
I mean, that's a classic.
That's a classic. And they were playing Bangarang, and I was like, never heard of this like style of music ever before. And I was like,
Bangarang, dude.
what is that genre? It's
I
like
was
head poppy.
I was
It's cool.
100% on the Skrillex train when I was in like year 11.
Yeah,
I was
that-
in love with Skrillex.
That's a bit funny because like I wouldn't consider that childhood because that's like grade 7 for me.
Yeah,
Grade
yeah. That was like
Jason-
early high school,
Jason
and my mind was
Jack
blown.
went to one of my friends. Like I plus one of them.
Holy
one of my
shit.
friends' parties, and they were just talking about how much they loved Skrillex. It was
So
so
the bit for the day was that we'd be like, oh, we both love Skrillex, and then I'd be like,
recently
Oh, no, I'd be
recently
like-
discovered by the way.
yeah, I'd be like, oh, fucking whip out a banger jack. And then he'd just start making like computer noises. And we did this like earnest, like fucking high school, like Star Wars mates.
Dude, knife
So
party,
fucking
mate.
funny.
Like,
Oh yeah, knife party.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Knife
Party.
party. Yeah.
yeah.
Give it up. Yo, Anthony, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you come to an emo night?
Emo night?
Yeah.
I love emo music still.
But would you go
Anthony
to an
would
emo night?
fight it too. That's right up his alley, actually.
Dude, I
Yeah.
went to Bang once and they played Avenged Sevenfold
Yeah, how'd
for
it
4
go?
hours. It was so good, dude.
I need
And I
to.
was like, well, I know all these songs, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
I'm doing
craziest
a
part.
Podcast.
Oh.
Alright, so that was pretty much my childhood.
Oh mate had a chop.
What else? I mean, like, yeah, besides that, like, all the popular pop bangers. Actually, SingStar was, like, very responsible for me to, like, listening to, like, a lot of songs
Also-
at first.
Also, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, SingStar Legends, that's how I found out about, like, all these, like, classic... Like, I didn't know who David Bowie... I didn't know who Nirvana was until, like... Because they have Smells Like Teen Spirit on there.
Actually, the original SingStar
Yeah.
is responsible for me listening to, what's it called? I never want to dance again. Guilty. Careless Whispers. And, also Superstar by Jamelia, shoutouts, if you know. That was on the original SingStar, and I actually was in love with this song when I was like, when was the original SingStar? Probably like 2004,
Yeah,
2005.
My parents bought like all the crap ones though, all the ones that, like because we had like I think we had three
That's a
of them.
rough one.
We had four because one's a non. We had bloody High School Musical, which is not a non-single game.
Chop.
We
Also,
had,
yeah.
Legends is the best one we had. That one just has all the classics, right? You know, I was a god at Life on Mars. But, yeah. And then we had the Disney one, all the Disney songs, and then we had ABBA because my sister had a huge ABBA phase because we watched Mamma Mia.
Oh, that's yeah.
And now ABBA, I was like a month ago, I just went through all of ABBA's songs. I'm like, fuck, I know every single one of these.
Yeah.
Like every single song ABBA's released, pretty much. I'm like, oh, I can know the lyrics.
Dude, you've just unlocked a memory for me that everyone in high school, since we all listen to different stuff, but everyone knows Disney music, so you can all sing word for word, whatever the recent thing was, you know, whatever the movie at the time was. It's just
I was the outlier for that at my high school and primary school growing up.
What's everyone's favorite Disney song then?
Hellfire, bro.
What's that song?
Notchback of Notre Dame. Whatever it is.
Okay.
And he's
Hunchback. Oh
Notchback.
my fucking god!
I was thinking of Notre Dame, so I said Notchback. Oh my god.
What is my favorite Disney song?
Hellfire.
That's a fucking very good
Make a
question.
Man Out of You.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude,
the Milan.
Milan
Too
was
good.
probably my favorite. So
I don't like that many of them, so I don't really know. I think probably Mother knows best.
Yeah.
okay.
It's a banger.
Oh, what's my favorite Disney song? What a great question. First off, I just
Dude,
wanna
this is
point
a Master Masks question.
Okay. Not
What a
not
great
Disney,
question.
not Disney, but from the musical, Shadowland is pretty good, in The Lion King.
Song, I can't tell you.
Oh no, it is from Lion King. It's from Lion King 2. My favorite Disney song is He Lives in You from Lion King 2.
Wait, is In the Air Tonight Lion King 2 as well?
No, that's Lion King. That's the first one.
What the? Oh, what?
Just saying.
What?
You feel the what?
Is
can
He
you come
Lives
up-
in You not in the first
No,
one?
it's the second one.
I didn't even know there were 2 Lion King movies.
He lives in you.
Dude, it's about
Yeah,
what's his
Really?
name?
Kofu,
Simba's son.
mate.
Damn.
It's all about race. The second one's all about racism. The black lions are exiled. That's not a joke, by the way. That's what the movie's about.
I think He Lives in You is a great, it's pretty good. Great one. But it's just not I don't know. I never really liked Disney too much, so I never really got too into it. There was a part of me where I was just like, why do these movies have songs? I don't like it. Go back to the movie.
Dude,
And
Under the
now I get
Sea.
it.
Under the Sea in the SingStar game was so hard, by the way. That was 15 out of 10 difficulty. That one was impossible. I remember that one. Fuck you, Sebastian. Could not hit his notes.
Damn.
Fun fact: there's a VHS somewhere at my mum's house of me at the zoo pointing at the lions with a mouth full of grapes. So much so, overflowing to the point where I am not audible. You cannot understand what I'm saying. But I'm trying to sing. I just can't wait to be king.
Oh my
pointing
god.
at the lions.
Yeah.
With a mouthful of grapes, and it's probably
pure.
it's probably the most famous piece of Jack's Must footage in my family's household. Every time I see a family member, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, remember that time you fucking ate those grapes and sang The Lion King
Dude.
at the zoo?" And I'm like, man,
People just have that. I don't know. Family members will just remember one thing. I think for me it was at a camping trip, and this magpie was going at our food on the table and was not leaving us the fuck alone. So I put the rude finger at the magpie to tell him to go away, and I was 4 years old, and my mum recorded it, and it's man, just thought it was the funniest shit.
4 years old.
Yeah, we remember stuff when we were 4 years old.
That's unbelievable, actually.
Yeah. What did you listen to, Ernest, when growing up then? Did you?
I Oh, I listened to like. I didn't really listen to music until I got into like grade 5 or 6, and then
No,
I basically was listening to MGMT.
You're misunderstanding the question. Like
No, like I don't remember. No, I don't remember anything. That's the thing. I don't.
Dude, you know.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Like I genuinely don't. Like the most is probably like Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas. That's the only things I can remember from like that young.
Oh, actually, dude, my humps was my shit when I was little, dude.
My humps.
Dude, my humps. That had to be of course, that was the song I liked. I remember that being played in like our grade 1 classroom. It was like, bring your CD to the class. Actually, we could bring one song of our choice. Like, we just burnt it on CDs. And then, like, someone decided to chop my humps. Actually, a fucking goat, whoever you were.
I'm
pretty sure I just dropped a Queen song. I'm pretty sure, yeah. No, almost, damn. This is unlocking so many memories.
Yeah.
Which Queen song? I remember it was a Queen song. I think it's just We Will Rock You. I think that's what
I'm also about to prove you so wrong, Ernest.
Yeah.
Because you would have definitely listened to fucking Mr. Scruff, mate, in primary school.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, you've been stooge, mate. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
what is Mr.
What's
Scruff?
the fucking... Did you get your laptops and then you found one
Laptops
song...
in primary school?
One song in...
Dude, that's some Clifton Hill bullshit.
no, I'm younger than all of you guys.
Laptops
Just remember
in
that.
Private school?
No.
Was that in primary
I'm
school?
younger than all of you, okay?
Dude, you're fucking...
I'm 2001 and I'm proud.
Oh, I've slammed the table. Accidentally started playing River by Xavier Clarke on Spotify.
That's actually a massive shout out. If all of you haven't listened to it yet, Xavier Clarke music on Spotify, there's some bangers, mate.
And Tim Danklin's girlfriend.
Hey,
And
bro.
Space Bugs. And Man vs. Synth.
Man vs. Synth. No, I think my earliest memories were listening to MGMT, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. It was kids basically, and I was like, and it was such a banger. And I'm like, all the kids are like shouting in the background, and I'm like, okay. And then you hear like the it just sounded so good. And Time to Pretend as well.
Yeah.
And then like Empire of the Sun, I think is another one that I used to listen to a lot. I used to listen to like
Yeah.
Walking on a Dream, like
Yeah.
Walking on a Dream a lot, and We Are the People. I remember one of like my earliest memories was actually listening to We Are the People while walking in like China, and it was like summer, so we were all just dying, and we were at this temple, and I was like, my mom confiscated my DS, so all I had was like my MP3 player. So I was just like listening to like those two songs on repeat, walking around the temple in like 40-degree heat.
Jesus.
Actually, did your parents ban you from like listening to certain type of music when you're young?
They didn't know. I leashed off my sister.
Dude,
I
like
Limelight,
Good Charlotte
baby.
was probably my favorite music growing up.
I wasn't in the
That's-
Limelight era.
Like when they were like really big. I was like really into Good Charlotte.
My dad used to drive me places, right? And then he'd play his like old people music, and I just listened to Pet Shop Boys, like this probably like 5 songs for 5 fucking years. It was like I don't even remember like half of them anymore, but it was just one of them was Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. It was like not like I don't think it was that song, but like there was a part of the song that they would sing that, and
Yeah.
that's what I remember. And then it'll go into the dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was cool.
The funniest part about my dad's music taste is that I actually fucking hated listening to all the music he put on when I was a kid. Just because I was like, I was a pretty big contrarian when I was like 3 years old. I was just like, if my mum like gives me something, I don't want
You
it.
hate it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like just like the annoying like child that always disagrees. So he would play all this music, and then fucking here we are, like 20 years later, and I'm like, dude,
He was right.
we just listened to the same.
Dude, I just imagine Connor's child when he has one. He's like 3 years old. He's like, Rainbow sucks.
It's like, no, I failed as a parent. I think
Colin
think-
Jr. is trying to get him to listen to death grips.
it's gonna
Like,
be
listen to what
dude,
he's saying.
some parents out there, man. That's a reality. But
yeah,
do you
I think
think
my dad was a pretty big normie.
do you think like your parents' music has like a huge influence on like
Nah,
What
my
you
dad
turn out to be.
liked Take On Me.
No.
and like fucking Jimmy Barnes, mate. Like
My mom didn't listen to music.
Okay.
yeah, same. My mum didn't listen to music either.
My mum was like really into just like any rock band that was in the 70s or 80s, pretty much. Like
Interesting.
Motley Crue's her favorite band, and Fleetwood Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum's favorite song is actually "Pumped Up Kicks," and she couldn't tell you what the song meant. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like,
No, that's
Pump
fine.
Up Kicks
I
is
give it
the
up.
number one like.
I
That
give
is
it
such
up.
an awkward like thing to like not know.
yeah,
Dude, that's like the number one. That was like the song in high school. When like,
Everyone
you would be
sang it.
everyone knew this song, but then some smartass would just be like,
You know.
"Do you even know what this song's about?" Like, so
Yeah.
It's
it was
like
kinda funny.
hey that whole bit. No.
Outcasted.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Actually,
it's like to me, it's like the classic. Like they don't know. They don't.
you're in the
know.
corner of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's self-referential. One other. Oh, dude, I was in Hong Kong, and then we used to have cable there. And I'd watch National Geographic, right? My first entry to Radiohead was actually when I was like 10 or like maybe 9. There was this ad about creepy animals.
Oh
Creepy
my
and then they
god.
play and I'm a creep and it's this catfish. And I was like, oh my god, that's such a cool. I love this ad. Every time the catfish will go like, I'm a weirdo.
That's too good. You should actually dig that one up.
I will. It's actually like such a great memory for me. And then I heard that song like again, like later on, and with the Johnny Depp ad, and I was like,
Yeah.
National Geographic. That's the catfish.
That's actually
But
such a
it's-
great use of
But
the
it's
song.
Johnny Depp.
in
Yeah,
a
it's
Johnny
so
Depp
fucking
there.
good.
One of my, I wouldn't call it worst memories, but like, I reflect upon it sometimes, was that when I was on schoolies, oh, it's nearly 3 years ago now, but when I was on schoolies in Vietnam, Vietnam, I went out for karaoke with my friends, and the whole bit with me, they'd make fun of me because I like Radiohead and I'm all sad or whatever. And so when we went out for karaoke, they're like, dude, you have to play Creep. Like, you have to sing along to Creep, man. And so I put it on, and I'm the only motherfucker who knows the lyrics, who wants to sing, so I'm just singing there, but they're just looking at me the whole time, and I'm like, man.
You got fucked.
I tried to get into it, so I didn't, like,
they
need
don't know that I don't know the lyrics to.
No, but it's karaoke, so you get it.
Dude, you've brought up a feral memory that I have of myself in music. So, holy fuck. All right. So, grade 6, we took a bus ride to Canberra. That was our school camp.
Oh, that's
We went to
classic.
Canberra for a week.
Yeah.
So, bus ride of 12 hours, right?
Jesus.
So, I used to have this like CD player. You put headphones in. It's like a portable CD player, right?
Yeah.
And I was actually gonna bring this up like half an hour ago as like a memory, but I didn't because like I just like someone else was talking for like 5 minutes, so I just forgot about it. But basically, I used to have this portable MP like CD player, and I would sit there at home with the music blaring, and I would do what I thought was not being that loud, like singing along to the music, right? And
Oh no.
I had 3 albums on CD. And okay, so one of them was Beautiful Soul. The other one was Right Where You Want Me, and they're both Jesse McCartney albums. And the
Yep.
third one was the Veronicas.
Oh, no!
And so, but Jesse McCartney was my shit when I was like in like grade 4, right? So fast forward 2 years, I got the CD player, I got Jesse McCartney. We're banging tunes left and right to the fucking Canberra. All trains, all lights green for Canberra, mate. Jesse McCartney, we got him banging. So the school teachers are like filming all the students and like gonna make it on, put it on like a DVD or whatever, like, and give it to like all the parents and stuff. And so Miss Mullins, shout out to Miss Mullins, grade 5. What up? Peace, deuces.
Still listening.
Yeah, she's she's logging through the bus, like sort of like getting everyone's thoughts on the bus ride so far and what they're excited about. So cute little stuff. And she makes it to little Jace must pick up there, and he's got his little sunglasses, little aviators on.
He's invincible.
And he's got the fucking music playing, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Jason, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, pretty good." And she's like, what are you excited about for the weekend?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, just kind of like, yeah, cool to go to the fucking Canberra, whatever's in fucking Canberra, like fucking boring ass state." She's like, "Oh yeah, what are you listening to on the thing player?" And I was like, "Oh, no, it's Jesse McCartney." I'm like, "Oh, it's just a new song from Jesse McCartney. Yeah, that was then by Jesse McCartney." It's like, "Oh yeah," completely unprompted. I just start banging out that this Jesse McCartney, completely unprompted. She actually did not give a fuck about the song, and I actually bang out the chorus to this song, actually completely uninterrupted. "That was then, this is now, takes time to come around, all the one I do, try show you how." Completely deadpan serious, like I'm a musical artist at this point. And man, a lot of kids' interviews got cut from that DVD, but Jason must fixed it, mate. That's fucking gold that they put on that DVD. And so yeah, I ended up on the school camp DVD.
Damn.
From Canberra, singing Jesse McCartney's "That Was Then." And I remember going back and watching this, like, a few years later, and I actually could not physically stand in the room while my mom pissed herself laughing at this fucking video of me singing this song. And actually, it's completely unreal, man. It's just so, like, actual red face. Like, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
And, dude, some fucking kid in my grade 5 class, probably, I would say, over 50% of people probably still have this DVD somewhere locked up in their fucking house.
Probably, yeah.
And they're just going to whip it on one day and be like, "Jace must fix that fat kid from grade 5. And he's singing Jesse McCartney on the bus, dude." Look at this fucking weirdo. Oh, shit.
We need to find this lost footage, man.
Wait, do you have the DVD?
It would be at my mum's place for sure, dude.
Oh. That's
I love
a
that.
money match. That's a money match right there.
Yeah.
If you get,
you money match.
We would trade embarrassing memories.
all right,
Yeah.
if we get 2,000 views in this video, I'll find the footage and upload it.
Really?
2,000.
Because, you know, that's that's possible since we're not talking about fucking Smash Bros. So
2,000 views. I'll get it.
All right.
I'll do it for a Kickstarter the following.
And you have to release that other one, the one with the grapes.
Yeah, all right, but that's not
Yeah.
embarrassing. That's like cute because I was like 4.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But
okay.
here I'm like
10.
11 years old.
this is like
Completely
too far off the deep
a
end.
functioning frontal lobe on the kid.
Hey man, we make mistakes.
Oh man,
It's alright, man. We've all been there.
I don't think
Yeah.
I have anything like
that's
that.
one of the things that I sit there at night and think about sometimes.
Dude, that
Just, like, can't
that
get into
happens
bed.
Just
so
sleep
often.
paralysis
Yeah,
nightmare.
exactly, dude.
I hate that. It's in the shower or like 12 a.m. at night. You're like, "Oh,
Yeah, while listening to like In Rainbows.
come
You're
on,
like,
man.
Yeah.
"Oh, what if?
Come on, I'm catching strays for no
If
reason."
I could go back once again, I could change anything."
But yeah, cool. Well, it is.
Wait, no, I got one last one.
Okay.
One last thing.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
Because like on the topic of childhood memories, I still do this like once every couple of weeks. Like I'm gonna ask everyone's favorite music video because like that's actually where the memories are attached to. It's just like because I actually mainly consumed via music videos. I felt like because like stuff's on TV, right? That's like back in the day where I
Yeah.
didn't have a laptop as a kid, so music videos like where I consume stuff. And obviously, I liked all the naughty ones because I'm like, I'm not supposed to be watching this. So,
Dude,
that's
I
just
had.
like me.
Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
had a
this is
debate
easy.
with my mum when I was like a kid.
easy.
I'm like, dude, we can't let Sarah watch these music videos.
Dude,
like
all the
she's like
Britney Spears
8
ones, like,
and
yeah.
she's like naked. Like this is fucked. And she's like, nah, mate, nah.
No,
It's
mate.
just a culture.
Mine was you know that song. You know the song I don't know what the name of the song is, but it's the 4 of them, and it's like a group project that they did, and they're like doing burlesque in the music video. And I have no.
Yeah.
Whatever that song's called, dude. And every time this song came up, I was so uncomfortable in watching it, like sitting there, and my dad's just like sitting there watching it, like 40 years old, and looking back on it now, he was probably thinking like, "Damn man, like fuck." And my mum's just like jamming out because the song's a banger. Like I'm gonna give it up, and I'm just sitting there like, dude, I'm so uncomfortable. Women dancing.
Is the sex scene like when you're watching like a movie with your family? Just
Dude,
like...
I couldn't watch The Matrix 2. Because right before the sick ass fight with all the Agent Smiths, they fuck in the fucking room, dude.
Just gotta go to the toilet real quick, guys.
Bad. Yeah, dude, I was legit like...
way too long for some reason. Like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's I share that.
That sucks.
Fucking believable, man.
Actually, what's my favorite then?
Oh, yeah. What's my favorite music video?
I've got mine. I'll post it.
I already mentioned this song, but Breaking the Habit's probably my favorite music video.
Oh, wait.
Now.
I know what my current favorite music video is, but I was thinking... Oh, my God. What the fuck is
This is my favorite music video of all
What is
time.
this?
Dude, Ernest, I'm
That's a
catching too many
fucking
strays,
banger.
bro. Come on, you can't be doing this to me.
No, I'm not joking, dude. This music video ad for Bionicle
It's so good.
Baraki 2007 actually is like the fucking sickest thing anyone's ever done.
I was trying to think of like a music video from... when I was a kid.
Creeping in.
Yeah, but like in general,
Mine is that's a very easy answer. It's Up and Up by Coldplay.
Ah, yeah.
actually, do I remember this music video? I don't know what's in it. Let's have a look.
It's just like got a bunch of like imagery of like they're mixing like it's just so cool. It's just like they're trying to like picture like dreaming and like how unrealistic it is. And it's just like a POV of someone on like a subway. And he looks out the window and there's like a whale swimming in the ocean or something. Or it's like someone like swinging on a seat.
Yeah, I'm looking
like,
at it right
space. It's like, it's so sick. That is 100% my favorite music video, like, right now.
Nice.
I don't really have too many music videos.
Yeah,
aside
so-
from Creeping from the Deep, Bionicle's Baraki 2007. They resonate with me.
No, 'cause
You
it's
know?
weird because it's like that's how I like a lot of like childhood songs. Like I don't consume like just listening to it because they're not the most they're not the most pleasurable songs to listen to me now, right? But I'll still go back and we'll go back and watch the Linkin Park music videos, all the Britney Spears, all the all the things she said, all like
All the things she
untouched,
said,
like
all the things
yeah,
she said.
all the things she said. Oh, that maybe the best 2000 song.
That's a banger, actually.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna put that in the likes real quick.
It's too good actually. Not the Seraphine version. That one sucks.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
I think for me, when I was...
Fall Out Boy as well. Oh, yeah,
Oh, Fall Out Boy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we gotta do an emo night. I've just decided. We're going. We're doing it. For me, it'd be like, when I was like really into Gorillaz, like, quite a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like, they dropped Do Your Thing, which isn't like a part of an album. It was more of like a single with like Andre 5000, 3000 or whatever it is.
3000, mate.
Andre 5000.
I don't know him. I don't know who he is, but he's got some good rapping. So
Wait, you don't know who Andre 3K is?
nah, not really.
Wait,
Oh my fucking
you can't be serious.
Andre 5K.
Andre.
Did anyone watch the show?
Andre
his-
5K and Big Boys.
I literally don't know who Andre 3000 is.
Dude, he's from Outcast, you fucking idiot.
Hey,
He's a
mate.
guy that's
He's
he's a
Hey
guy in
Ya,
Hey Ya.
Miss
Oh, he's the
Jackson,
guy?
mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, did anyone watch that cartoon he was in, the Class of 3000?
No.
No, there's an Andre 3000 cartoon where he's a music teacher, actually, and it was like I think I got the DVD because I subscribed to K Zone, the magazine.
me some sugar.
Anyone read K-Zone when they were a kid?
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember. No, actually, yeah, I remember Kazan.
Yeah, so I think I subscribed and I got the Cluster 3000, which had Andre 3000. He's the music.
Oh, I've
teacher.
seen this
It's like
before,
a-
actually.
It's like it was actually like I don't know. I
Looks
liked it a
cool.
lot when I was a kid.
Yeah. But real
Yeah.
quick, the gorillas thing, the animated world and like a band existing as an animation is fucking sick. And then with this music video with Do Your Thing with Andre 5000, they like had it as 3D, but like it was a part in the plot of like Gorilla's lore where they basically just showcase like the state of the house they were living in. And I thought that was sick because it just like brought to life of like, wait, the characters as like a living entities kind of like, I don't know, I thought it was really cool to see.
I like
This
Dare.
is
I
what
remember
happens
Dare.
when you live with your friends.
Yeah.
I remember Dare as a kid. That was the one that was memorable to me.
Fucking,
Like,
you're right. Okay, Gorillas had some.
The big head?
like the head on the
Yeah.
turntable. Yeah,
It's
coming
Duon!
up. It's coming up. It's
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I just remember
I remember
Feel Good Inc. Feel Good
Yeah.
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 I Feel Good Inc, but I Melancholy Hill as
Yeah.
well. And Rhinestone Eyes had the
Fan animatic.
Yeah. I remember those ones actually. Yeah.
See, wait. No, I forgot. I changed my mind. My favorite music video is Heart Shaped Box because it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's kind of just like
That
it's so
was
memorable.
creepy. Kind
Yeah,
of.
creepy.
What's Heart Shaped Box?
There's a bunch of like
yeah, I
little
just
kids
don't know.
dressed in KKK costumes and like it's just like
Nirvana. Of
Yeah.
course I wouldn't.
And then I can't remember which song did it.
Dude,
Yeah.
keep going. I'm gonna find this music video.
It was like one with the guy in the dream, and there were like two people trying to break into the house, and then waking up from dreams to go in her dream. It was a Nirvana music video. I can't remember. They've
don't
just
know.
got some whack shit, bro.
Inception.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
I had an Inception dream last night. By the way, that's the biggest. Like
music video that like stayed with me as a kid for so long. It's called "It's My People" by the Presets. And this
I
video,
know that one. It's just the two people walking on the moon, right?
yeah, but they're just
Yeah.
like, it's so fucked up.
What's
I don't
fucked up?
know
They're just
what-
walking on the moon.
But it's just fucking stuck with me, dude. Because like it
Okay.
ends up being like 50 million like versions
Yeah, of them. Yeah.
like all doubling over each other.
That's interesting. I suppose that one has stuck with me as well. It's not like I never really liked that song as a kid though. Bloody Stronger stuck with me as a kid, and still I think it's still a good video.
Not necessarily like music videos,
Yeah,
but what has
fine.
stuck with me for certain songs is AMVs, bro. Okay?
Oh my god,
Dude.
I hate them so much.
I loved AMVs so
I
much.
still love
Holy
it. No,
fuck.
I hate them.
I love him as a joke. Like
No, I
we were
appreciate the,
and watching that
fuck you
Berserk
guys.
one. It was too good.
It definitely was like the gateway for me loving some animes though. Like I think AMVs got me into anime actually.
It's interesting actually. That's
So
cool.
Makes a lot of sense, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dude, in the recommended videos on My People official video, the first one is Feel Good Inc.
Nice.
It's fucking good.
All right, I'm
Alright.
going to prepare. To
Yeah, we've
leave.
got somewhere to be. I think we all do.
Yep.
And then
Alright,
Pat is just
I'll see
chops. You need a lift there, Jason.
Dude, I was gonna ask him in the middle of the podcast, but I felt really dumb because I was like, "Oh,
He's just your goat.
he already said that
He's
he
at
wasn't
Richie's. We'll be leaving shortly. Oh fuck. You gotta get going. Alright. Running it here, boys.
Alright.
Thank you so much. I'm here
with all of my people.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Dumb4Real podcast. Doing something different, talking about music, not about Smash. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll see you all soon.
Bang bang, bang bang.
Bye.
Bye.
Waiting time.